Hi everyone, welcome to our channel Mahi Moments. Today I was a little bored and I was searching for few books where we live in Rome in a house, and I found a book with full of recipes of cakes and all. We have a lot of books with Italian recipes, so I tried to make a cake and I found a less difficult cake recipe. So I translated from Italian to English and I was trying here with my friends. So here I'm gonna make walnut cake where we need a simple ingredients. The main ingredients, as we know already, like walnuts. Here we chopped our walnuts, and now we need to take some butter. I have taken 150 grams of butter there, and we need to knead the butter to form a creamy texture like this. And in that butter we need to add some salt and nutmeg powder, and along with that we need to add cinnamon powder. And here I'm also adding the grated lemon zest, which the lemons are from our garden, the fresh lemons we are using. So as per this procedure, it is quite simple cake that we can make in oven. So here everyone is helping me out to mix the batter very without forming any lumps. So here my husband is adding some sugar powder. I have added around 160 grams of sugar powder, as according to my perception, they mentioned to add 160 grams of sugar powder in that book. But when I tasted this cake, you need to add more sugar because the walnut tastes little bitter. So instead of adding 160 grams of butter while you are 160 grams of sugar powder while you are preparing cake, you can add approximately 200 grams of sugar. And here we are taking 3 eggs because we are making for around 3 people. The cake will be sufficient for 3 people. So I'm adding 3 eggs here for the butter mix, the batter. So we need to whisk the batter as much as we can, so that only our cake will be very good in texture without forming any lumps. So as you all know, the cake needs some amount of baking powder as well. So here we have added the baking powder. Maybe that clip was missing, I guess so here we are adding baking powder, and we are adding the flour, the main ingredient. Here in Italian store we can see the all-purpose flour, where in India we used to call it as maida. So now we added the flour little bit. The main tip while making the cake is we need to add any ingredient we are adding, we need to add little by little, and we need to whisk the batter while mixing those ingredients, because while mixing we should not have any lumps in that batter. That is the main secret or tip while we making the cake. So it's now ready to bake our cake. So we don't have the sufficient pan, but we have only less quantity of batter, so we are trying different techniques with that big pan. So here we have an idea of we need to adjust that pan to half so that we can pour our batter at one side of that pan. And here we are searching for different techniques by using our ideas what we got on that spot. But while making that, we thought it might work, but let's see in later video how we got our cake. Now, yeah, as you see in the video, we just set up that kind of thing for our cake, as we don't have the enough the sufficient pan with us to bake the cake. Here comes the man who is baking the cake. And here we kept our cake batter inside, and we have set the temperature up to 180 degrees, and the time we need to bake the cake is 40 minutes exactly. So I'm setting the timer to 40 minutes and the temperature to 180 degrees centigrade. So after 40 minutes, the oven will give the microwave After setting the timer to 40 minutes with 180 degrees centigrade temperature in the oven, we have a perfect and well baked walnut cake. This is the final look of the cake. I definitely refer to try this cake. This is the easiest cake I first baked. Thanks.